The new 2021 Yamaha MT07 is out and it has some new upgrades. But is it worth buying over the previous generation MT07? And if you have the older MT07, is it worth upgrading to this new 2021 model? Also, is this a great beginner bike? Stay tuned.
Let's go for a ride. Watching CycleCruza's all-in-one motorcycle channel. Subscribe today.
Make sure to visit CycleCruza.com and click on the menu tab My Videos, and those are a bunch of playlists with all of my videos categorized in them to make it easier for you to navigate through. You should be wearing full gear. And if you want to get some good gear, you might want to check out my gear. That's ultra lightweight carbon fiber helmet with auto tint shield, motovlog camera, airbag vest to help keep you safe, shorty gloves, all my gear. I always include links in the description and comment section of my videos. Ever since the Yamaha MT07 debuted in 2015, it has been a highly popular and high-selling motorcycle, and for good reason. Because the MT07, later renamed the MT07 here in the United States, but it was originally called the MT07, it has such great fun character because it's lightweight, it has a low seat height that fits most people, it has great low down grunt for that great bottom end punch on the streets where you can bust some wheelies, you can hit the twisties, you can cruise on it, just an all around fantastic bike. But is this new 2021 MT07 any better? Well, let's take a look at the new 2021 model. Just visually looking at the bike, you can tell it has a brand new headlight, which looks better than the previous generation. I think it even looks better than the new MT09's headlight. With this new headlight, there's a new LED projector and Y-shaped icon LED lights. Looks cool. Besides that, not much has really changed, to be honest with you, okay? With the engine, it has the same awesome 689cc twin-cylinder CP2 engine that produces 74 horsepower at 9,000 RPM and 50 pounds-feet of torque at 6,500 RPM. So same as the last generation, but they did smooth out the power delivery by tweaking the EFI settings so that when you crack the throttle at lower RPMs, it's not as abrupt, which honestly I like abrupt and violent. That's why I love my 2019 YZ450FX Supermoto. When I rip it, it's just violent and gets my blood pumping. I love it. Okay, getting back to the new MT07, as far as the engine, the only real major change is they put in new valve seats for better abrasion resistance for increased durability. Of course, this bike meets a new Euro 5 emission standards. In order to meet this, what they did is change the exhaust design to a 2-in-1. The intake ducts were redesigned, has new injectors and ECU settings. Unfortunately, it has the same suspension, the same KYB fork that's non-adjustable, and the shock that's only adjustable for rebound dampening and spring preload with a 5.1-inch rear travel. However, the front brake discs are bigger for better stopping power. It has 298mm front discs, which replaced the previous 282mm front discs. Still has the same standard ABS with the 2-channel system. And the same Nissan calipers. Also, the bike has a brand new instrumentation display that has a new reverse LCD dash, which actually was used on the previous gen MT09 SP. It now has a black background with white characters, and it has a new left-hand switch where you can toggle between the various functions. It now sports a larger display for the clock and gear indicator. And when you rip on the throttle in the 10 to 12 grand RPM, it will show as red. Also, a great new feature with this bike is it has new ergonomics because it has a new taper, taller, and wider handlebar that supposedly gives you that Supermoto feel. And the grips are 1 1/4 inch farther apart and 3/4 of an inch higher to give you a more upright and controllable feel. And also, if you haven't noticed, the styling has changed a little bit. It has a new tank intake knee grip for more modern look. Also, new angular black guard for the radiator. Has a new header guard, and it has new LED turn signals that look awesome. You don't have to put on aftermarket turn signals anymore. Saves us a little bit of money. And also, it comes with a different brand of tire now. It now has new Michelin Road 5 tires instead of the previous Battle Axe BT023 tires. So that's about it for all the changes they did for this bike. It still has the same 3.7 gallon fuel tank, and the seat height is still 31.7 inches. And it still weighs 406 pounds for the curb weight. The price did go up $100, so now the MSRP is $7,699. It comes in the Storm Flu, Team Yamaha Blue, and the Matte Raven Black. Okay, so now to answer the question on whether you should buy this new model, or if you have an older generation bike, should you upgrade to this model? In my opinion, the changes are not that significant to upgrade to the new MT07, but if you want a more modern looking MT07, then maybe you want to get this bike. But there hasn't been any real big changes with this bike. The suspension's still the same, the engine produces the same power. They did smooth it out a bit, which if that was a concern of yours on the older bike, then hey, maybe you want to upgrade to this new bike. And if you're in the market for a new MT07 and you want to save a lot of money, I'd go with the previous generation. But hey, if money is no issue for you, go ahead and get the new bike. And to answer the question on whether this is a great beginner motorcycle, in my opinion, never buy a brand new motorcycle if you're a new rider, because it's a high chance you're probably going to drop it, and I'd hate to see you jack up your new pretty motorcycle. Instead, pick up an older, used, smaller bike. And if you want some recommendations on great beginner motorcycles, I have a video for you. The link is in the description and comment section of this video. So tell me, what are your thoughts of this new 2021 Yamaha MT07? Leave a comment below and let's talk about it. Also, don't forget to check out my video on the all-new 2021 Yamaha MT09, where they made some significant changes and I give my opinion on it. Go check it out. Video link is in the description and comment section of this video.
Don't forget to subscribe to my All About Motorcycle channel and check out my other channel, Bug Out Moto. Deuces.
Thumbs up. Check out my playlist for new riders and popular videos. Don't forget to comment and subscribe, and check out my other channel, Bug Out Moto, where I customize a van for my motorcycle so I can live in my van with my motorcycle and travel across the country anywhere. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Bug Out Moto.